Alright, 2627. Here is your Think Central Lesson 7.2 homework tutorial. This out. What we're working on in this lesson is pretty much just figuring out how to evaluate and solve expressions. Simplifying them is another way of saying solving. So remember the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally or the PEMDAS. But remember, most important there is you do parentheses, exponents. Multiplication and division are the same, they are equal, and addition and subtraction are the same, they are equal. So then that just matters which one goes first, left to right. Now what I suggest you do, it takes a little bit extra effort, but it's worth it, is you just break the problem down. You keep solving it by going step by step, going down. So the first step we do is the parentheses, and then I always do something like that, put parentheses around the next step. So 7 times 2 is 14, and then I have the expression ready to solve. So this answer should be 17, and here is the think station. You can see that they've done the same thing here. Go ahead and pause the video. They break it down like I did on the previous slide, and you get the right answer. Next question, same thing. Let's break it down. You're going to add 2/10 and 3/10. So that's going to be 5/10. Put the parentheses around it. 20 times 5/10. You go to decimal island. That's the same as 20 times 5, which is 100, with one decimal place coming back. So the answer is going to be 10. And you can see that they've done the exact same thing here. Check my work to make sure I got it right, and you're ready to rock and roll. Order of operations, you do parentheses first, so it's 5/6 minus 3/6. You see that these are not like denominators, so you have to change the thirds into the sixth. So 1/3 is equal to 2/6 with the double rainbow. So you have 5/6 minus 2/6, and you have 3/6, and then you're going to multiply that by 28. And you put that 28 over 1. Now you can see here on the diagonal, you can simplify this first. Dividing this by 2 gives you 3. Dividing this by 2 gives you 14. 3 times 14 is going to be 42. 42 over 3 turns into a division problem. How many times will 3 go into 42? You do that. It goes in one time. Well, actually it goes in 14 times because we know that 3 times 14 is 42. Actually, if you look at this, I could have simplified up and down here and crossed those out before I even multiplied to get to 14. So you can simplify up and down like that, or you can simplify diagonally like we did there. So their explanation, they just did a little bit differently here. When they did this, they got 3/6, but then they simplified it to a half, which makes sense because half is easy to multiply. It's easy to multiply 1/2 times 28 to get 14. All right, let's remember to follow order of operations. What division comes first in the order of importance? So 7 divided by 0.5. And so I'm going to set that up here. Now you do see a decimal place here, so you move that over. There's a decimal place here, you move that over. Move it over, move it over, move it up. And so you put the decimal point right there. You annex a 0 to hold that place. So how many times will 5 go into 70? It'll go in one time. And it will go in 14 times here. So you have 14. It looks like you have 14 plus 14, so that answer is going to be 28. Got the explanation on Think Central. They did the exact same thing that we did, so we got the correct answer. Moving on. Order of operations. Now here you see both parentheses and brackets. So the brackets are parentheses outside of the original parentheses, so we do the original parentheses first. I'm going to rewrite the equation, so it's 144 divided by bracket 15 minus 9 is 6 times 2. And that's inside the bracket, so I break that down. That's going to be 12, so it's 144 divided by 12, and that's going to equal to 12. And there we go. There's the explanation here, and we nailed it, so we are awesome. All right, that's the end of the short lesson here. Keep studying. Keep doing your IXLs. At this point in the year, you should be getting close to the 422, and you need to do a little bit extra work to get ready for year-end testing when we have it. Thanks.